I hate, for the most part, lawyers who go on TV and they say, well, if I was a lawyer, and I'm a lawyer, and this guy's no good, and he's not doing a good job because he's a lawyer. And I think to myself, you don't, first of all, you don't know how tough that job is, and you don't know anything about the case, and you're just sitting back and you're watching it from afar. But I've got to tell you something. This has got to be the most stupid thing I've ever heard. I don't want to say the lawyer's stupid, but I want to give him this bit of advice, unsolicited. Shut up! Now we're learning that Diddy's lawyer offered a potential, I love this, explanation. This kills me, a potential explanation for why the feds found such a large supply, a huge stock of industrial grade baby oil, which is translation for lubricant, at Diddy's homes. Namely, ready for this, buying at bulk or in bulk at Costco. Like, what is he, like a prepper for oil? But the folks at Costco are saying, oh, no. I love this. Costco, a spokesperson, told TMZ that none of the company's U.S. locations carry baby oil, even though Diddy's lawyer and mouthpiece, Marc Agnifilo, said that the rap star, the mogul, the entrepreneur, might have bought them in bulk at Costco. What? And if you look at a quick search of the store's site, it shows there's nothing even remotely similar to baby oil. There is, however, hair and cleaning, gel or lotion for babies, but it'd be a stretch to confuse that with baby oil. And you know what this baby oil is for. And nothing, apparently, according to this search, shows up when you put in the word body oil, which maybe, so anyway, so for good measure, TMZ then went and took a look at Sam's Club, because maybe he made a mistake, maybe he made him, confuse the two, and yet, like Costco, there's no baby oil for sale in these voluminous amounts, industrial grade, 50 gallon drums of. This is ridiculous. And they go through this incredible listing. They say, well, there is Johnson's moisturizing pink baby lotion, and there's coconut oil. But why would he say this? Why would he say this? And as was reported, the document, which was unsealed after the arrest, claims that 1,000 bottles of baby oil were seized. And the indictment also suggests and alleges that Diddy organized freak-offs, drug-fueled Caligula-like days-long sex marathons and orgies where he allegedly coerced female victims to engage in extended acts, as you can imagine, with male, quote, commercial sex workers. And it's just it's nuts. So anyway, so TMZ, apparently they're doing a documentary called The Downfall of Diddy, and they alleged that they spoke to this lawyer and said, well, what do you have to say about the freak-offs? And he said, well, they were threesomes instead of wild, orgies. Threesomes. And he also expressed doubt that the government had seized 1,000 bottles of this baby oil, and claimed, of course, that he buys in bulk. This is just nuts. This is just crazy. Why would you say this? What would you say? Here's what you say: nothing. And he's also saying, and we're going to testify, and he's going to testify, and Diddy's going to testify. No, he's not. He has a right to remain silent. They will crucify him. Oh my God. What lawyers should say is very simply this: It is their burden to prove the case against us. We don't have anything to prove. Nothing. Nothing. We don't have to prove anything. We don't even know the story. It's your story. Prove it. How do we disprove something that's fantasy? If you allege unicorns, do we have to disprove unicorns? No, it's your job. He's got to remind people every time he gets to speak about this that Diddy is innocent. He doesn't know anything about this. Act like you don't know anything about this. I don't know what you're talking about. Prove it. We're not saying anything. We're not saying anything that could theoretically be used in court later on, or that could maybe perhaps give a little bit of a tactic away or something. It doesn't make any sense. For the love of God, shut up. It's that simple. Don't make matters worse. I don't know this fellow from Adam. I know that sometimes electronic advocacy makes a lot of sense, but it seems like he's getting into this a little bit too much. It's just insane. So for the sake of you and your client and the sanctity of the court and preserving your case and giving this guy a shot, whatever it's worth, because what's coming down and what also is being, everything from Suge Knight to Clive Davis, oh my God, this thing's exploding. You want to minimize. You want everybody to just forget everything about him. And now that you've said something so stupid like this, well, it's probably a threesome. Threesomes? No. That's like saying, a football scrum or a soccer, well, it's not a football scrum, but a football game is like a threesome. Yeah, 10 groups of 3. I mean, it's nuts. It's crazy. And not that I care one thing about, Diddy, but he is entitled to a fair trial, so let him have one. And the first thing you do is shut up. Now, you do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams. And liking this is critical. This is something that it's amazing how many people watch videos and never like them, never subscribe. I don't understand what's going on. Please, don't make me track you down. And comment. Comment as you see fit.